In this video, I'm going to show you how to solve a quadratic equation using your graphing calculator. We're going to use this example. X squared minus 3x minus 7 is equal to negative 2. What we're going to do first is we're going to enter the left side of this equation into y1 in our calculator and the right side of the equation into y2 in our graphing calculator. So here's my calculator. We started on a blank screen that looks like this, and we hit the y equals button. That's where we start putting in our equation. We type x squared minus 3x minus 7 into our first equation. Be sure when you're talking about subtraction that you use the subtraction sign that's over here with the multiplication and the addition. Then we're going to go down to y2. And since we were doing negative 2 and not minus 2, we're going to use the negative key down there at the bottom underneath the 3. So negative 2. Then we're going to look at our graph to make sure that we can see the parabola and we can see the horizontal line. If you can't see both of those things, you're going to click on the window button and change your minimums and maximums until you have a good picture of the graph. So what we want to find is the x value at each point of intersection. We have a point of intersection on the left and another point over here on the right. And the steps for finding those look like this. Where you click second and the trace button. And we're going to go down and choose number 5 for intersect. And you have a flashing cursor. You're going to move that until it's close to one of the points of intersection. Once it's close, you're going to hit the enter key 3 times. You don't need to move anything around. You're just going to click enter 3 times, and it should say intersection, and then it's going to give you this value for x and the value for y. You'll notice the value for y is what we plugged into our second equation. All we want here is this x value. Normally, you're probably going to be asked to round to the tenths or the hundredths, so this one would either be negative 1.2 or negative 1.19. Then to find the second x value, we're going to repeat those steps. Click second, trace, choose number 5 for intersect again. This time we move our cursor over until it's close to the other point of intersection. Once it's close, it doesn't need to be right on top. We hit enter 3 times. And that gives us our second value for x, either 4.2 or 4.19, depending on what we've been asked for. Those are your 2 solutions for the equation. So you're going to come back to your problem and you're just going to say x equals 1.2 and it was negative 1.2 and x equals 4.2. Those are your solutions.